I will show you the three little pigs. It's a very good tale because it is an international tale. Everybody knows it. Actually, it's not folk tale. It was written by some British author, and then it was then a cartoon was made by Hollywood, by Disney, I think, yes. And so it's a little, it's really modern play, and it's very good for modeling, for playing with clay. Why? Because it is the tale about building houses, building different houses, and also it has several similar characters, piglets, pigs, little pigs. So you can ask many children to make many pigs. Usually kids ask me to make pigs, most of all, and usually kids want to make houses, and certainly most of them want to make the stone house because it's more interesting to build, and because it was built by a smartest piglet, and everybody wants to be the smartest piglet, little pig. So here I made the first pig, the first little pig, and here, and when it is done, you see, now I will make the second one slowly, so you can see how I did it. And this one is already waiting for his brothers to be done, to be made. And in actual play, I don't wait until everything is already done. I ask kids to who want to build this or that, and they say I will do this, I will do that, and they already begin to do something, and I will now work as several kids, and this is then how can I build a house of hay, the first one, of grass, of straws. Well, kids can invent any technologies to look a house made of some, I don't know what, like this, or they can make such straws like this, and to put them in here, right? Or accurately, neatly, hey, you have to sit at least, put like here, and many other. And also houses can be built with the help of the parents, and a couple of kids can build one house together, so that it takes less time in general. So we are making the house, and now I will just make it. Yes, it's fun. You see, I am doing some very simple movements, which any small kid can do, or even he or she still doesn't know how to do it, then they can learn how to do it. And since they're making an interesting creation, then they would have the motivation to learn how to do it. If I just tell them, now children, we are learning how to make strings, how to roll strings, they will say, why we don't need it, so boring to roll strings. Yes, it is boring, right? It is all the same, so it is boring. But if you are building a house of straws, then it becomes much more interesting. On the other hand, for some kids and some situations, sometimes somebody would, on the contrary, love just to roll and roll and roll, because actually this is not so boring. This is actually fun. I am putting my hand and I am doing just simple movement back and forth, and I am getting such a nice string here. What is it? I can do so many things out of it. It can be a sun, it can be a cloud, it can be a snake, whatever, or straw. So I can just, if I see that that some kid really is stuck into rolling things, and he or she, they like it, she likes it, then I say, okay, you let you be the production place for straws. You will make straws, and then so she's doing this and she likes the process, and at the same time we are getting to our house. We have the straw house here. You can't see it here, but here it's fine. Then that's it. It is always interesting, and it's very important for kids to learn the comparison of sizes. They do how things fit one into another. Does a small little pig fit into this house or not? Well, this do fit, but he has to bend to put down his ears, right? And he had a door, right? You remember in the cartoon there was a door. Also, a door can be made of door was also out of straw, made of straws, but we can make it differently. For example, we take just such a plate thing, and we, I don't know, draw straws on it. This is also very pleasant thing to do from the other side, and it takes time, and the child can just delve into this process and contemplate how the stick leaves its traces on the soft material, and somehow like this and like this. And I do not hurry up the kids. If I see that somebody does something and likes the process, then I'll just leave it as it is, and I say, okay, we're still waiting for the house of straws, and we at the same time we will make the house of wood planks or logs. And for that we need another little pig. I call them piglets because they I remember this word from Winnie the Pooh book, and I like it very much. Yes. So I already took some small piece. I pulled the head off, and I remember that pigs have this front of their head and their nose and their eyes and their nose with the nostrils, two nostrils. But what's important in pigs is their ears. We usually don't pay attention to them, but they are really a characteristic feature of the pigs. They are broad, they are pointed, and they have the form of a leaf. You see, So, and they are rather thin, so they move like this, and sometimes they are here and sometimes they stand up, whatever, you see. So now it really looks like a little pig. Then all the rest is rather anthropomorphic, I mean similar to the human body, but you can make it also more like an animal, whatever. But here they have to dance, they have to stand, run, so they are more or less like humans. If I want to make their hooves, right, I will do it like this. Why not? Yeah, you see? And here, and here. It's really simple. It's not something that you have to think a lot about. But you have to look at real pigs and see how it all works there. And you have to look at the drawings and the photos, the drawings of childish toy cartoons, some kind of pictures, and then you will get it. So this is actually rather nice piglet. Too nice, it's too beautiful. Kids usually cannot do it like this, so actually it is better to make something. If you want to show a child how to make a pig, you would better do it much simpler. You just pull out the ears, and here you pull out a little bit the nose, and here you take 2 eyes and 2 nostrils, and that's it. And well, kids usually add limbs, feet and legs. So you just tell kids to roll some sausages like this and add them to the body. So this will be the biggest, the oldest brother, the smartest. And while I am making piglets, I ask somebody to make a house of wood or a house of stones. Again, when we build a house, first we have to make land for it. It makes it stronger, more stable, and it is a very important fundamental idea, principle, that everything that you build, like everything has to have a base, then it's strong, then it really has something. You can well, I love building houses of logs. It's because I spent most of my life in Russia, and in Russia log houses are really popular. And they are also popular in Sweden and Finland and in Norway, where Norway probably not so much, but in the places where there are lots of woods, forests, really deep forests, and so on. So if you just put logs one on top of another, you will get a proper log house. But here I think that this little pig wasn't too determined for building really something strong. He was in a hurry, so he just did something from planks or from spare branches that he found somewhere. So I will make the frame like this, and this is actually also a decent, an acceptable way to build houses. construction, how do you call it in English? Frame houses, right? From frames and something like this, whatever. Then how do you imitate planks? If these are logs, then planks are just same things but flattened. And all these things kids can do. And you can say, please help me build a house. Please make me some logs. And kids will roll the sausages and you will call them logs and you will build a house. Or give me some planks. And the kids will roll sausages, and then they would press them like this, and you tell them how to do, press it. Kids usually at the very beginning they are afraid of pressing and on hitting the clay because they are not allowed to do it usually, to make noise and to make strong movements. But here I say, here we are allowed to make noise and we are allowed to hit the clay, and we build such a house with the logs. You see how it looks? Nice. Why not? If you are going to build your own house, cabin, for example, wood cabin or whatever, but you don't have enough money for that, or time, or both, or whatever, then you can just practice building houses for little pigs from clay. So, how do we make a roof? Well, don't care. We can make it nicely from logs like this and planks like this, but I will now make it simple. This I will just make such a sheet and put it like this, and that's it. And now I check if this little pig fits in this house. Almost. Okay, he will go like this, sleeping. Nice. And now how can we make a brick house, stone house? Well, that's the most interesting part for most kids, but it is the longest, and you really have to help them. And while they are building houses, and I have made already the pigs, I can start playing. We could have started playing already 10 minutes, 15 minutes ago when the pigs were ready. So then I give them to kids, or if they don't take it, then I do it myself. So I show how these piglets run around the forest and dance and play and sing their favorite song. Who's afraid of big bad wolf? Big bad wolf, big bad wolf. Who's afraid of big bad wolf? Big and silly wolf, and whatever. If you remember this, okay. If you don't remember, then just remember these two lines. That's enough. But it's a good opportunity, the good occasion to remember for example, the song, and to sing it all together. And while they are running around, I remember that there is a big bad wolf somewhere here. So the wolf will be approximately like this, or even bigger. He must be bigger than the kids, the pigs, the small pigs. Well, how do I make wolf? Now I will show it quickly. I will have a proper video on making animals and the meaning and the essence of their shapes, but here we have the wolf. You see 4 legs, one head, 1 tail. Okay, here we have ears, and we have here is the tail. Well, why not? It's already a wolf. Then we will make him big eyes. Big eyes make the impression of fear, of something bad. And we make him his mouth, his big jaws, and we can make here the teeth. I can just draw them, press like this, or I can make them real teeth like this, or I can make the wolf and ask some child to make big scary teeth for him. And this is also, kids like it. I'm telling you this because I know that kids like to make big scary teeth. And it here and in the end below. Well, I'm doing it quite quickly, but if you give this task to the kid, then it will take him 5-10 minutes of interesting work to do. Okay, and the wolf, he already smelled the nice smell of little pigs here, but he still doesn't approach them. I don't know why. He just roams around, makes like this, and the piglets don't notice him and dance and sing their song. We're not afraid of. Who's afraid of big bad wolf? Big bad wolf, big bad wolf, and big bad wolf already is hiding behind the trees. So if nobody, those who are not busy with making little pigs or houses can do trees. We need more clay for that. We take more clay. I will put it. I will take it. I will tanks this and this, and the tree. Right. Well, this is kind of fast way of making trees already with the leaves. Or you can make the tree with the branches and then put the leaves on it. It depends on what you're up to. And the wolf is hiding behind the tree. Right. And we are making now the stone house. Yes, this is, well, let's make stones. The easiest stones are like this. If you want to do something more like bricks, then you do make this kind of movement. Take big stones. If you make small stones, that it will take you forever to build the whole house. And sometimes it's okay, and some kids just spend half an hour putting stone hut next to each other, one at a time. But here I really help kids to build this, actually. Well, I'm making a round house, you see, because I don't know why. Because I'm bored of square houses and I want to make it of a different way. And now, while building this, we are usually talking about all kinds of things, about piglets and wolves and houses and stones and bricks and whatnot. And sometimes our talks take us to some other stories and we already forget about those creatures and do something else, continue something else. But now, since I'm alone here and I'm just showing you the basic process, and then I will just finish the piglet story. The 3 little pigs, yes. You know, I'm saying piglet instead of little pig because it, for my Russian ear, it's nicer to call them with one word, because in Russian we have it a separate word for pig, for a piglet beside the pig. And it's not that in Russian the little pig is not called the small pig, it is called really a piglet. So this is here. We're gonna make a window here. No windows. We'll make a window, but we will shut it before in front of the, how should I call it, the wolf. So, who's afraid of big bad wolf, big bad wolf, big bad wolf? Now, to make this here the upper part of a window, we need something like this, whatever. And near here we need another stone, and here we need more stones. I'm trying to do it as fast as possible, but actually when you play with kids, you don't have to be in a hurry. You just let them take as much time as they like, and the more they will spend with their hands on clay, the better, because they will feel this material, they will touch it, they will feel the roughness of the clay, its softness, they will think about how things are done, they will feel how the things there are done with their own hands, they will explore the possibility of their hands. For example, I make the bricks just by putting 4 fingers like this. It's not that I'm with one finger I'm creating the shape. No, I am putting my fingers in such a position that the shape comes out itself. You see? Now let's make it big, strong. We need here as well such a upper part of the door. Now we need the door itself. No, it must be bigger, because the wolf will try to break it, and he won't succeed. He will not succeed. It will be shut strong. Now, are we going to make the roof? Yes, again, we can make any kind of roof, but since we have to make to let the wolf jump into the boiling water, I will make it as a round roof with a chimney with a hole here, right? So this will be the chimney. I just add more clay here, and you see I'm just putting clay and smearing it around so that it forms what I want. I'm not preparing some kind of details beforehand and then put them together. No, usually I try to make things on the spot. Then it looks more complete. And here is the handle. Needs to be a handle. So we have such a house. Oh, what a wonderful house! It's the first time I've made the house, such a round brick house. So beautiful! Wow, I like it. Now we will make this cover for the window, so we can shut the window. So now it has two halves. Now first it's open and the door is open and the little pigs just dance and sing their favorite song. Who's afraid of big bad wolf, big bad wolf, big bad wolf? And now the big bad wolf already found the little pigs, and we start running after them. Actually, we can start this. We could have started it even beforehand. I forgot that just as our first hut was made, we could have already started playing, and the wolf would run after them, and these pigs are running somewhere, and this pig running to it, the only hut, shuts the door and sits there. And the wolf came here and he started to blow. He said, I will blow this house away. And he started to blow, and I would do it, and I encourage kids also to blow. And since we have built this house just for the purpose of playing, we will now blow it away. And the house is it's ruined, and the frightened little pig runs to his brother, and while he runs, we finish this house. For example, it wasn't yet ready, so I said, okay, stop. The game stops. Pause. We are finishing this house. Okay, we will finish this house. So this pig will go inside. Okay, this is. We would say that they're inside. Okay, we don't have a door yet. So wait. Wolf, wait. So Wolf lost his way after the little pig. He just get lost in the forest, among one tree. Hey, where are you, the piglet? Where are you? So we'll try to stuff both piglets inside, shut the door up, and the wolf will come here and say, I sniff a very nice smell of little pigs in this house, so I will blow this house down. And again, together with the kids, we start blowing this house down. And it blows away. And everything just blows away. And only the door stands with its frame. And poor kids, poor little pigs run to their brother, and their brother says, okay, run inside fast. And this house is really big, so they can all fit into it, right? And they shut the door. And if children remember the cartoon and they like it and they remember all the details, they can make a piano, and the kid and the piglets and the old piglet, oldest smart little pig would play on the piano and again sing the song, who's afraid of Big Bad Wolf? And Big Bad Wolf comes to the stone house, and he says, now I will open it. And now we can try to open this and try to break it, right? And it doesn't open. Then he started to scratch the house with his paws and claws. Let's make some claws here. And he's with his teeth, and he just broke his teeth. You see, his teeth are broken, really, naturally. Then he says no. Then he starts blowing, but house is really strong. No, the house can't be blown away. It's a real one. It's really strong. Then he says, he sits on his ground and thinks, well, what can I do with this house? And then he sees a chimney, on the top. And now we remember that there should be a pot behind the chimney. So some of the kids would make the pot with boiling water, right? Pot like this. Help the kids to make the pot, and we put it here, here, you see. Somebody can even make some firewood and put some firewood down there, you see, and put the fire on, and then on this we put the pot. And then imagine piglets are still there, and the wolf climbs up the roof, and he goes inside this chimney. Yes, so this is very, very good with clay and play, that we can make things to measurements. We can compare, and if he doesn't fit there, then we will just make the chimney a little bit wider, right? Then he fits there, and he falls into the boiling water, and he dashes out of there. He just runs and runs and runs and never returns to this place with these smart little pigs. And the little pigs come out of the house, and now they can really sing their song, which now is really correct, because they are not afraid of Big Bad Wolf, because they have a strong stone house, right? That's it. We can open the door, we can open the window here, and we can finish our playing our game with the happy end. Now, what happened to the ears? You see, that's how we usually play. That's the general idea. Imagine that the houses were made by kids, the piglets I did myself, or that kids drew their faces. They can make trees, paths, roads, and for example we can save this house if somebody wants to save it. But usually no. Usually we take it apart after the game. Usually we could have left these houses also intact, just saying that they're ruined. If, for example, the kids that have built them didn't want to break them right away. But here I just ruined them. That's it. That's the end of the story. Oh, I'm tired. Are you? We now have to make a break, drink some tea, and think what else we can play. What other fairy tale we can take and create and play here. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day.